So obviously there's lots of options when it comes to streaming.
Yeah.
To Mubi and Tubi being one of them, but there is a very small. There's a much smaller pool in television because television, it's really like particularly in the UK, the only way to really get your show that you're making on television is through commissioning, and we obviously have like a scripted funding crisis.
So earlier this year, the BBC had issued the starkest warning yet about the UK scripted funding crisis, telling lawmakers that multiple greenlit series are stuck in limbo. In a written submission to British Parliament's Culture, Media and Sport Committee, the national broadcaster said, "We are starting to face significant and urgent challenges in getting productions across genres made, even those that have been greenlit by our commissioners, to move forward into production." The BBC cited 4 reasons for the crisis: a drop in co-production funding from deep-pocketed partners, a difficult global sales market, persistent inflation in talent and logistical costs, and cuts to the license fee. So those are all reasons why there is a funding issue.
So there's evidently a funding issue. And I believe, my personal opinion is that the funding issue is coming from audiences are not connecting with the stuff that the commissioners are putting out at the moment. So they're putting out projects, but people they're not necessarily getting the same kind of, some of the stuff that's come out on the BBC in the last year has not got half of the viewership that like a Love Island would get, or Wednesday, or like a Stranger Things. And it looks like the commissioners are finding it really hard to get those projects in. But I believe that's because the commissioners are out of touch. Maybe we should do another drama where someone is a police officer and a detective, and someone is a villain. You're out of touch. I think that's why they're having a problem, because they don't know what they're making. The project should be a comedy. There should be people in it, and we're really interested in unique stories. It's all just vague. It's vague bollocks.